So YouTube, today we're gonna learn some floor work. If you have a bad knees, this one probably isn't gonna be for you. But if you have sensitive knees or you've got good knees, you can give it a go. I have knee pads underneath my knees for support. You can use a pillow or something if you like. So today's exercise is what I just showed you, but it's about building a lot of strength in your thighs and your core whilst belly dancing, of course. So to get us started, please warm up before we do this. You definitely need to warm up your legs. Definitely warm up your legs before you do this. Okay, otherwise I need you to have your knees in line with your hips, okay? And also your toes in line with your knees. So I don't want anyone's knees from the back being like this where their toes are touching. Make sure your feet are in line with your knees, okay? That's what that looks like. And I'm gonna come across my knee pads. Make sure your toes are not curled under either, have them flat. Okay, so if you, this might, anyone who's got really bony feet, it might be a little bit uncomfortable. You can always put something underneath, like a towel or something to take away if you're on a hard floor, right? Okay, so our first isolation is this. So we're gonna come down sitting on the heels. When we do it for real, you're gonna raise your bottom a little bit off of your heels, okay? And that's gonna take quad strength, a lot of quad strength. Okay, but for now, we're gonna learn how to come up and down. So squeeze the belly, lift the chest, drop the shoulders, and lengthen your neck, and smile. Smile is part of the requirement, it's part of the exercise. Okay, all right, so you're gonna come straight up, engage your quads, squeeze the belly, and come vertically upwards. You have to use your thighs for that, okay? Come down. Do it again for me. I show you what I don't want to see is this. Okay, that's easy, but it's also not the move. So you want to go from your hips, ribs, shoulder, head, straight up, okay? And you're using your quads, and come back down. Just make it a bit more belly dancey. Put your back hand on your head, one arm out to the side, and straight up and straight down. You see, I'm not driving my chest forward to do it. It's not the same thing. Let's do two more. Up, quads, 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 quads. Squeeze the belly, up, okay? And now stay down. Now we're doing our pelvic isolations, pelvic lifts and pelvic drops. For the moment, you can sit on your heels, but in a minute, I'm gonna ask you not to, okay? So it's the pelvic isolation that I do a lot with you in a lot of my videos because it makes up many, many belly dance movements. You wanna keep your chest still. Try not to let your chest bounce. So we're not doing all of this, okay? Just the pelvis. So beneath your belly button, tuck it, it's like the Michael Jackson. Okay, I always call this move Michael Jackson, all right? Tuck it, and then release it. Tuck it, and release it. Now to make it sharp, you basically squeeze your lower abdominals when you tuck, squeeze your lower abs, pelvic floor if you can, and then release. Tuck, release, so sharp, 1, 2, 1, 2. You're not trying to make it big, don't make it big. You're actually trying to make it as small as you can, okay? Tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now you're gonna do exactly the same thing. What I'm gonna ask you to do is, it takes a lot of strength, okay? Raise your bottom about 2 centimeters off your heels. So basically your bottom can touch your heels, but you're not resting on your heels. Like really lightly, there's no pressure on it, okay? So raise your bum up a little bit. Do it again for me. Tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release, rest. Okay, for 4, 3, 2, raise up a little bit, tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release, rest. Now we're gonna do tuck, release, 4 times. You're gonna come all the way up and then come all the way back down really slowly. This is a workout. You might feel like a gym day tomorrow or the day after, okay? So, strong legs, strong legs. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, raise a little bit. Tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release, tuck, release. 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest. If you want to do a little child's pose for a second, you can. Okay, the next part of the exercise we're going to do is optional, okay? So if you've never learned it or you're not comfortable with it, you can just come straight up. You don't need the extra aesthetics or the extra moves, but if you want to, we're going to learn how to roll up. So tucking and rolling it upwards. So lower abs, pelvic tuck, upper abs, drop the chest, lift the chest, drop the chest. Tuck the pelvis, drop the chest, lift the chest, drop the chest. Roll it up. Actually keep your chest up. Lower abs, upper back. Keep your chest up. And then roll it up. Roll it up. Roll it up. As you do that, you're either just going to go straight up, what we just did, yes, or you're going to go up. Okay? All right, let's go again. And it's all this, all this, all this. You might be already aching and on fire. Never mind, it's kind of the point. Okay? All right, let's get to the end of the exercise so we can do it a few times. Here you're going to do your undulation up to down. So your chest is already up. You're going to bring your chest down, roll through. So let's sit down for a second. Rolling down, undulation. In BellyDance we call this a camel, but some people call it a body wave, an undulation. Basically, you're snaking your body from up to down, up to down. If you're not sure how to do these movements, I break them down significantly in my school, so come and train with me online Zoom, live Zoom classes, or you can do the subscription options only, which is basically just the videos that you can watch anytime, class videos. If you do Zoom with me, you do it live, I give you loads of feedback, loads of tips, loads of advice, I help you a lot, and you get the class recordings afterwards as well. So it's up to you. We do a lot of work on all of this in detail, right? Okay, so now, you are gonna do, let's just go through it really slowly. Raise your bottom of the heels if you can handle it, and you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then up, roll, and as you come to the bottom of your undulation, that's when you sit back. Okay, so here's a challenge. Let's do up, undulation to sit. If it's too much, just do up and down. You can work up to this over the weeks, okay? Otherwise, roll up, roll down, roll up, roll down. One more time. Roll up, roll down. Okay, the whole exercise. You ready? Are you screaming at me? Don't swear at me in your head. I can hear you. I have special hearing. All right, ready? Let's go. So we're doing, let's just do it. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3. Enjoy it, even if it's burning 5 and 6. Dance it if you can. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, come off of your knees. It's probably too much. Oh, relax your legs. Relax your legs. That will make your legs and your abs really strong. Really, really, really strong. Okay, so a little stretch. Okay, so sit your bottom backwards. You're gonna round the back a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna also get a bit of a stretch through the back. Round the back, tuck the chin in, and then keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Imagine your head's gonna touch your belly button as you roll down. And just hold your stretch. And hold it. So I hope you enjoyed that. You're probably gonna wanna stretch your quads. Okay, so do your quad stretch anything else that you feel like you need to stretch. Please stretch before you carry on with the rest of your day. If you do social media and you do videos, tag me. I'd love to see it. It's Melissa BellyDance London on TikTok, at Melissa BellyDance on Instagram, at Melissa BellyDance on Facebook, the same way it's spelled on my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.